Hey, True Believers, Englentine here. So, I'm sure everybody and their brother are going to be having live streams talking about this. I'm at that point in my sickness where I'm afraid of doing a live stream because while I sound better, or at least I feel better, I'm hacking up every lung I've got. Anyway, so Mark Waid has decided to get a GoFundMe. And at the time I screen shared this, or screen saved, whatever you want, he was up to 3,704 off of what, 72, I believe. Yeah, it was like 72. I know I'm going. Oh, raised by 71 people in 4 hours. Okay, so yeah, I guess he needs help paying off the settlement he's gonna have to do when DNC wins this, or at least the lawyer finds out that there's no way that he can win it. And people are donating him. You know, one guy gave $25. That's cool. Anyway, it goes on to say, my name is Mark Waid. I'm a New York Times best-selling comics writer. In September of this year, I was sued by one of the perceived leaders of a relentless online harassment movement called COMIXgate. That word perceived covers a lot of sins, doesn't it there, Mark? Because they are the ones that are perceiving it as a hate harassment group. As a matter of fact, they refuse to listen to people who are not white cis males, as they put it, who tell them, no, you got it all wrong. They refuse to listen to them at all. And the whole thing about DNC or EVS being perceived leaders, you guys are the ones that are perceiving them as leaders. Oh, that, and I hear there's one fringe group for EVS as well. I don't know. Anyway, that's always bothered me. They're the ones that put us into that particular corner, and now they're just so determined to the point where they'll call anybody of color or a woman tokens. It just, I don't know. How do they sleep at night? I had a conversation about it with Scott Snyder, and he says, you should leave it because everybody sees it as a hate group. No, you guys see it, and you're trying to spread it around. It does not make it so. Other people do not get to define me, and I hope other people in this particular group, as loose as it is, do not want them to define them either. Sorry about the rant. I'll continue. He says it was sued by one of the perceived leaders of relentless on blah 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 COMIXgate, which I and many comic book professionals strongly feel has unfairly and offensively targeted women, people of color, and LGBTQ creators working in our industry in an effort to make them feel unwelcome. You can read more about some perspectives on COMIXgate and its harassment techniques in the Washington Post and on Inverse. Firmly, I believe this lawsuit is an effort to silence those of us who stand up publicly against bigotry and racism, and who continue to defend diverse creators from harassment. And this is where their bigotry and racism shows, and I do agree, except for Mark believes that he's the hero of the story. He doesn't just believe that he's the hero of the story, he thinks he's the hero of anybody who's not white and heterosexual. He did a 20-tweet message on this. He said that, what was it, marginalized. I am the hero of the marginalized people. And then he went on to state who the marginalized were. So congratulations, anybody who's not white. Mark is there to protect you. You know, I think it's kind of funny and interesting that Mark Waid and those around Mark Waid don't point out the fact that he is on that list of really bad creators. As a matter of fact, I don't even put Mags Visaggio on the list of people I wish would step out of comic books. I think Mags can be a decent writer. Just needs to write a different story, because he's been telling the same one over and over again. But that can be learned. Mark Waid is finished. The fact that Champions got instantly good as soon as Mark Waid left is telling. The only thing Mark Waid does, excuse me, the only thing Mark Waid does anymore that's of any quality is Archie. And then he's got, what, Brian Augustine helping him. These idiots can't be fair. They can't actually look at things. They've got a narrative to push, so push it they do. So it goes on to say, even though I am confident that the claims made against me are entirely without merit, lawsuits are time-consuming and very expensive, still, I have never backed down from bullies, especially those who denigrate my friends, colleagues, and values our community stands for. And while I am not a rich man, you have my solemn promise that I will fight this fight no matter the personal cost, but I'm going to need your help. Now, this could, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, But isn't this fraudulent? Because the lawsuit is about the fact that Mark Waid may have or allegedly interfered in the business dealings of AP and DNC. That's what it said. It had nothing to do with I want to keep out women and Mark Waid won't let me. Had nothing to do with that. But obviously that's how Mark Waid is selling this GoFundMe. I mean, look at this. If you believe as I do that women and people of color deserve to be able to do their jobs or any job without being bullied, donate. Stand with me. If you believe that someone's gender or sexual preference should have no bearing on their career they pursue, donate. Send that message. He goes on to say, this isn't just about me, it's about standing together in the face of bullying. Every day that we don't push back against online harassment, it only becomes nastier and more powerful. This is an important fight. Thank you for having my back. So here you go. Thank you for the support. Mark Waid, if you want to give to him. No. The man lied. It's not about what he said it's about. It's fraud. I'll tell you what. You want to give? You want to help people out? I got one. Yeah, I love comics, Patreon. I believe all those things. I want all the equality. I want everybody just to be able to live and be themselves and do their thing. So yeah, going on to over to I Love Comics Patreon page, links in the description below. And you know what? I'm not being fraudulent. I tell people in damn near every video that, hey, this is how I'm trying to make a living. So not only are you helping me make videos, but you are helping me pay my bills. I don't make it some sort of Spartacus, stand with me, you stand for freedom BS. I'm honest about it. This is how I'm trying to make a living. As a matter of fact, Yellow Flash did a good 4-hour freaking rant cussing me out that I say this at the end of every video. And the only crime I find there is that he deleted the live stream. God, that was great. Anyway, it really was. But no, and not only that, but you get other things. I just posted a review of Archie 1941. I tried to do independent reviews for the Patreon page as well as for my Mad About the Mouse page. Here's an entire concert from Air Supply when they were at Epcot's Food and Wine Festival last week. Oh, and I am going to be changing the goals. I was asked to film Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Unfortunately, I can't, but somebody asked me, can you do the Christmas thing for the Mad About the Mouse? Okay, yeah, that sounds really good, but I can't do it on what I make. So, yeah, please, by all means, go on over, drop $1 in the till, and help us achieve that goal. Yeah, see, I'm very honest. I'm not saying, oh my gosh, they're all misogynists and racists and homophobes and everything. So please help me on my GoFundMe about a lawsuit that has nothing to do with any of those things. That's what hacks me off about this. And these people eat this crap up. Look at these comments going by. Not one person says, wait a second, that's what the lawsuit's about? How are they suing you for it just doesn't make sense. But nobody questions. Nobody says, wait a second, that cannot be what the lawsuit is about. They just suck it up. Suck it up, Buttercup. I guess so. I don't know. Man, you know what? I just keep losing respect for these people. And Mark Waid has none anymore from me. I actually want to reread Kingdom Come just to see if it's as good as I remember, because I cannot believe that came from this guy. And some people say Alex Ross wrote it, so, I don't know. Legion of Superheroes, Flash. There were some good runs by this dude. And now look, and these people just eat it right the hell up. Heck, this is an attorney right here at the bottom, Mark, who's saying that he's an attorney and he can see that the case has no merit. Yeah, if you're suing somebody because you don't want women and black people or homosexuals or transsexuals in an industry, yeah, there is no merit to that case at all. But that isn't what this fraudulent bastard is saying is in that case. That's not what the case is about. And Mark here, being an attorney, should have called out this fraudulent write-up of a GoFundMe. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? What do you think about all of this? What do you think? I mean, obviously I'm not a lawyer, So I don't know if it's like fraudulent, like court fraudulent, but god damn it, it sounds like he's lying. He is lying, because that's what he said this whole case is about in his GoFundMe. He is getting money from people, and by false means, in my opinion. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, you want to see more, please click like, share. Sharing is good because it gets word out about the channel. That's always important. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't done it. Notifications. Sometimes YouTube does their jobs and notifies people, and that would be good, especially when we do live streams. So don't forget to hit that bell. Ring that bell. Be a part of the notification squad. And as I said before, go on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till, helps keep the lights on, helps keep making videos for you. And of course, as I said before, either that way or when we do live streams, you know, give a super chat, help us get to the very Merry Christmas party over at Disney so we could do some filming there. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone. Damn it. I almost made it all the way through without having that happen. And to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.